Today we will learn about JavaScript. In this JavaScript, my focus will be on three things. We will learn assignment statement, we will learn if statement, and we will also learn loop. So if you know these three things, then you can program anything in JavaScript. And this is not only JavaScript, you can program in any other in any other language. For example, C# or C or Visual Basic, any language, and Java even. So these are the three basic, blocks of programming. So if you know these three things, then you are good in writing a program in any other language. Now, in assignment statement, we will learn some data types. We'll use arithmetic operators, plus, minus, multiply, divide, and we will learn some JavaScript functions. After some time, we will create our function, but now we will use the JavaScript function which are available. So another thing is JavaScript is case sensitive, means if you write A in a small letter is different than the A in capital letters. Okay, so be careful. And if you want to see any error message, you have to press F12 on the Google Chrome, then it will show you the error messages. So these are the just important notes that you can, keep in mind. Another thing is the comments. You know that we already learned comments in the HTML, and we also learned the comments in the CSS. So if you see here, we have like similar to the CSS. Okay, so if you have a multiple comments for multiple lines, then you can use */ and /* and close with the */. Similarly, we have a single line comment that you can give to a single line. Now, another thing is that you can have a script. Okay, we will start with the script. Okay, and this script is available. So usually they put in the head. Okay, so but it is not necessary that you should put in the head. It could be in the head, it could be in the body, and it could be anywhere, even it could be after the body. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So what we will do is we'll start with the having JavaScript in the head. Now let's write the comment. So this is my single line comment. This comment will not be displayed on browser. Okay, and similarly, if you have multiple lines, so you can multiple line comments can be in your this is another comment. So you have two comments. If I run this page, by the way, if you have a Sublime editor, you can right click on that, and then you can say open in the browser. Since we already have the browser, so I can just click on the refresh. So you see, I did not see any comments here, because when it run the program, the first thing that it will do, it will go for the script, whether it is in the head or in the body or after the body. It will always go for the script to execute. So in this case, we have only two comments, and comments are not being displayed. So that's why it didn't display anything. And we have the H1. So it is displaying only the H1 part. Just see, if I just change to JavaScript 1 and I refresh the page, it will get JavaScript 1. So yeah. So let's see what we have next. Okay, now we will run. So I can just remove the duplicate comment. We do have a function, alert function. Okay, and alert function. Remember, anything with this brackets, any word that has brackets, basically that is a function. So in this function, we can pass on a value. We can say, okay, JavaScript tutorial. Okay, and that's it. I can go down, and if you see, it will display me an alert. Oh, there you go. So I got an alert, something like that. So if I click OK, then it will go to the body and display me JavaScript 1. Now, if I copy this part and I bring it down to the body, after the body, okay? So by default, it should come here first, and then it should go to the script, right? This is what we are thinking all the time, but not in the JavaScript case. If I refresh the page, there you go. So it is coming to the JavaScript tutorial first, and then it will go for the body part. So yeah, so this is what we have to keep in mind. Now I can bring it back again to the head part. It will be easy for me. So now, for example, if I made a mistake here, okay, by the way, in Sublime, it shows you the red line here. It means there's a problem, but I just want to see the problem in the browser, okay? As I told you, in the browser, if you press, first we will refresh. Oh, you see, there was a problem. It displayed me this part. Let me change the value so we can see that. Okay, this is JavaScript, no more one, huh? It will display me the JavaScript, but it will not display me the JavaScript tutorial. So let's go press F12, and then we will see that, oh, there is an error here. You see that? So if I just go up, you will see that, okay, I have some error, and on line 8, unexpected token. So yeah, so the line 8, we have an issue. So if you just go there and you see the line 8 is there, and we can figure out, oh, we have a missing quotation sign. So this is how you can find the error by pressing F12. Let's talk about some data type. We have 3 types of data. We can have a number that is numeric. We can have any integer number, and this is what you call real number, or double, or float, or single. So these are there are different names. We have a Boolean that gives you true or false value, string, or anything that in the double quotation, or in the single quotation. This will be treated as string. Okay, so hello is a string. This is a Boolean value, true or false, and numeric is there. So 3 basic types of data we can have in our JavaScript. Now let's talk about some assignment statement. Guys, this is the one of the 3 main pillars of the programming. If you learn assignment statement, means 33% of the programming you know. So let me remove this one and say script is already done. So I can say variable a is equal to 10. Now, this is an assignment statement. By the way, this is not an equal at the moment. This is assignment. I'm assigning a value 10 to the variable a. So it's just like, I am giving a cup to my hand. So my hand is not equal to the cup. But my hand holds the cup. So similarly, this 10 is, we are assigning this 10 to the variable a. Now, if I say, okay, print the a, so I want to display with the help of alert, and I say display me the alert a. So, you know what will happen if I run the page? It will show me. So I can cancel this F12, press again, and it will be there. Now it will alert me the 10 value. You see that? So because the alert is displaying a, and a has a value 10, and now it will display in the JavaScript. So first it will go to the JavaScript, and then, so this is to display, keep in mind. So this 10 will go to a, and when I say display me the A with the help of alert function, it will display 10. And by the way, why we call it a variable means we can change the value. Okay, so now I change the value to 20, and if I go down and I say, okay, now alert is displaying 20. So that is why, since we can change the value anytime, so that is why we call it a variable, mean it can change the value. Now we can have another variable that can hold a value. Okay, I can say CIT 122, for example, 112. This is my course name. Semicolon at the end is must. Keep in mind, this semicolon always end the statement. There you go. If you miss something, then you might end up in an error. So now I can say, can you display me A and display me the value of B? Okay. So in this way, we can display the value of A and B. Let's see. So first, the value of A comes up because this is the value, this is first, that is 20. Click OK, and now it is displaying the alert B. Okay, that is CIT 112. And now if I click OK, then it will go to the body part and it will display learn JavaScript. There you go. So that is how we can display with the help of alert command. Now, so this alert is like a function, JavaScript function to display or bring some alert. And unless you press OK, you cannot continue. So that is why. Now let's see some arithmetic operation. Guys, remember one thing. The plus can be used for two things. One, you can use it to add the two numbers, which is a default behavior. Then plus can also be used to join two strings. Two strings. This is anything in the quotation is a string. Anything in a quotation is a string. This is 112, but at the moment, this, because it is in the quotation, so this is 112 is a string. It's not a number anymore now. Keep in mind. So if I say A plus B, so I'm not adding CIT with 112. Okay, we cannot add because CIT is alphabets and this is number if you say. So at the moment, what we are doing is we are joining CIT and 112. So this plus is used for joining. How come? Because A is a string and B is a string. So if you see as per the definition, we can join two string with the help of the plus sign. Okay. So now I can say this is my CIT. Okay, this is 112, and this is my CIT. Okay, and if I say I have a third variable, okay, and third variable is C, and I can say, hey, A plus B. So A plus B, I just want to make a space just to look beautiful. Otherwise, it's okay. And I can say alert C. So now what will happen? It will join the two strings with the help of plus sign here because they are the strings. It will give the value result to the C, and I can display the C here. So let's go and see, can we get CIT 122? There you go. So CIT comes from A and 112 comes from B. So it joins together, and now we can display the C. So this was a plus sign. Now another example of plus sign is add the two numbers. So I have a 50, and then I give a value of 10 to the B variable. Okay, and now I'm saying add A, that is 50 plus 10, that will be 60, and 60 will be stored in C, and C will be displayed here. So let's see, can we see the 60 here or not? Okay, now when we run the page, it says, okay, the value is 60. And click OK, and JavaScript is there. So similarly, we can subtract. I can just change the value. So now A has a value of 50 and the B has a value of 10. So when I say 50, A minus B means 50 minus 10, 40 will be stored in C, and when I say display C, it should display me 40. Okay, if I go here and press Control R as a shortcut, so I got the 40. So it is subtracting properly. Similarly, we can do the multiplication. Okay, I can just press multiply here. I have two values. 50 is stored in A, 10 is stored in B, and when I multiply A by B, any 50 times 10, it becomes 500, will be stored into C, and I can display the value of C. So, oh, I did not save the program. So let's go and refresh again, Control R. So I got 500. So this is how we can multiply. And now is the time for the divide. So if I can say A divide B, so the 50 will be divided by 10, and the result will be stored in C. And I am displaying the value of C, which should be 5. So I refresh and divide is giving me the answer of 5. So that's it for today. By the way, I have some exercises. So in this code, so you have to write a code to assign the value of 10 to an integer variable named A that you can figure out, and you can write your code. Similarly, you have to write a code to declare a Boolean variable B and assign the value false. You have to figure it out and do by yourself. Similarly, you have to write a code to declare a string variable C and assign the value CIT112. You have to do by yourself. Write a code to calculate the total of three numbers, three integer variables A, B, and C, and print the result. So that is how these are the three variables that you have to print the result here. Similarly, another problem is write a code to calculate the average of two integer variable A and B. You know the average formula, right? So the average should be printed as a floating point number. So you have like, these are the two numbers, so you have to figure it out how you can do the average. Write the code to calculate and print the remainder of the division. We didn't talk about the remainder of the division, right? So just go to the internet and search for that, how to do the remainder division of two integer variable. So we have a 10 and a 3. If you divide 10 by 3, the remainder division answer is 1. Okay, so your program should print 1. And now the code, this code increase the value of a variable by 1. Oh, you have to do it. So when you print A, it will be 8. So you have to increase the value of A by 1. So you have to add, okay? You don't have to change the value. You have to just add the value. Of course, when you will do the addition of 1 to this 7, then it will be 8. The code multiply the value of a variable A by 3. Okay, so the value of A is 7. When you multiply by 3, the result, when you multiply 3 by A, then the result will be 21. So you have to write a code for that. Write a code that calculates the output of the square of each number. Write a program that calculates the output to square of each number from 1 to 10. Yani 1 multiplied by 1, you get 1. 2 multiplied by 2, 4. 3 multiplied by 3, 9. And 9 multiplied by 9, 81. So that is what you have to do one by one, all the statements. So write a program that calculates and output the average of integers. So 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 34 divided by 4, you'll get the average of that. In this one, very simple program. Write a program that output the following. You need to display 4 stars. How you can do that? That you can think of that. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Hope to see you again very soon.